everybody, welcome back to the channel, your favourite silly goose here. Today we're going to be looking at Elphaba, but not really for the reasons we normally do. You know, sadly there's no funny fart videos today, but a more serious one that I randomly came across, and I wanted to talk about it for a video. Now, if you're well indulged in the Elphaba lore, you probably know what's happened. And by the time this video is out, probably a million other things have already happened. But this is what happened yesterday, I believe, during the early hours of the UK. Why did I need to say that like I'm a fucking weather reporter? But this is what happened yesterday, I believe. And it is potentially one of the most crazy things we've seen in the Elphaba universe so far. And there's not really anything I can say apart from just to show you.
I'll do it.
I haven't liked any other thing.
And no one deserves to join for that, do they?
Okay. Okay. You think I'm scared of you, love?
Yeah? I'm really trying. Put it down! Put it fucking down! Put it fucking down! Put it fucking down! Stop!
So yeah, that is what happened. And in case you don't know, that's not a hairbrush she's holding to her neck. Yes, that is Elphaba on live holding a knife to her neck. What is absolutely crazy about this is her account is still up. You know, it was only a few weeks ago where she got banned for, you know, apparently impersonating her account. But she does this on live and her account stays up. That's not me criticising her, by the way. That is me criticising TikTok as a platform. It is an absolute joke, the stuff that they allow and the stuff that they don't allow. Don't get me started on TikTok's random bans. And I should probably also make it clear, I don't know the backstory here. I don't know what's happened. I don't know who that little lady in the corner was, Tay. I don't know who Tay is. Could be little Tay, could be Taylor Swift, but that'd be a weird way to promote her new album. But regardless, it doesn't matter. I don't know if she's kicked a newborn baby down 10 flights of stairs or if she's farted really loudly again. I don't know. But regardless, it doesn't matter in my opinion. And this is clearly someone that's having a breakdown, and this is not the first time the Elphaba has had a breakdown.
Thank you so fucking much!
I have two hands, and that is still not enough to count how many times she has had a breakdown on live.
Everyone fucking laughs at me!
And this is not the first time I've said this. I think one or two Elphaba videos ago, I don't remember, but I was saying that I think it would do Elphaba a lot of good to come off this app, because there were some TikToks of her talking about how she doesn't want this life. She doesn't want it. And it's getting to this point, you know, when someone's holding a knife to their neck on TikTok live, they need help. They need help. There's no two ways about it. The counter argument to this would be, Lewis, she's just doing it for attention. The reason why people are now saying this is because 30 minutes later, she was singing Defying Gravity. Yes. Anyone who was concerned about Elphaba's well-being last night, this is her right now. She's absolutely fine. It was all for attention and views. She's very clever and she knows what she's doing. With all due respect, I think you're giving Elphaba a bit too much credit. Very clever and knows what she's doing. I do not think she's James Bond. I don't think she calculated putting a knife to her neck for TikTok views. Even she knows that that is most likely going to get her account took down. But my, you know, answer to this would be, if she is doing it all for the attention and views, that is still not normal. The behaviour of putting a knife to your neck, then 30 minutes later singing fucking karaoke, that is not normal. That is clearly not the behaviour of someone that is mentally well. And I've said this a few times in my Elphaba videos. I genuinely think that she needs to come off this app. She said in the past how much this app makes her miserable, you know, with the constant harassment she gets not only online, but offline. I personally don't care whether you think that she deserves it or not. It's quite obvious that this would have an effect on anyone's mental health, let alone hers. To me, it's very clear that she suffers from fame withdrawals, I guess you'd call it, where she really struggles to take a step back from the app. And we've not seen it with just her, we've seen it with loads of TikTokers. They say, "Hi guys, I'm taking a break," and then 5 hours later, they're back on the app. You know, it's very normal in our society to talk about how people have an addiction to alcohol, they have an addiction to drugs, but no one ever talks about how how normal it is to have an addiction to social media and have withdrawals from it. I think nowadays a lot of people are starting to realise that because we're now getting to the age where we can see the long-term effects of social media. But not only Elphaba, but a lot of these TikTokers, they feel like they can't step away from this app because this is, in a sad way, this is the thing that they get validation from. You know, it's quite normal. Of course, if you go from a regular person, this applies to anyone that's, you know, famous on social media. If you go from a regular person to having literally millions of people watching you, giving you compliments, or even if they're not giving you compliments, it still makes you feel important. So for someone to take a step back from that and drop that, it takes quite a lot of balls because you are sacrificing your, you know, pride and ego for the sake of your mental health. There's this saying that I always thought was quite, you know, cringe growing up. It was more like in the early years of YouTube where people would be like, clout is a disease. And people still say it now. They were mostly referring to, you know, them LA vloggers that, you know, go to Japan, go to these foreign countries and just harass people. But, you know, as the years go by, I almost see that saying as, you know, truth. The more fame we give to someone, it just amplifies who they are as a person. If someone's fairly mentally unwell and unhinged when they're a regular person, imagine how much more that amplifies when they've been given a platform full of millions and millions of people to watch every single move. I've already said this before, Elphaba, she streams like fucking 12 to 20 hours a day. I don't know, I don't sit and count. But imagine live streaming your whole day, you would go insane. And quite clearly, we're seeing this, and we have been seeing this for ages, you know, of Elphaba. And watching that video, I imagine there was two reactions to that. People either, you know, feel bad and say she needs to get off this app, or people that go, haha, that's funny. There's so many comments in that live stream saying do it. Whether you hate or like Elphaba, imagine being one of Elphaba's family members. You're sitting watching this live stream of your, you know, family member, daughter, granddaughter, niece, I don't know, her family. Imagine having to see your family member on live stream to 10,000 people with a knife to their neck, and you're seeing people comment, do it, do it, do it, do it. That is fucking horrible. I get it, I was a kid once. You know, when I was 11 or 12, I used to leave hate comments on YouTube videos for no reason, but mind you, it was like Call of Duty zombie videos.
Haha, you're not very good at killing them zombies.
And these people find it funny, and that's because they don't see these people as real people, and it's hard to. Elphaba almost seems like this character, like she's some sort of character in a TV show or a movie. People don't think that she is a real person. That's why people are so shocked when they're like, oh my god, Elphaba spotted in Cardiff. And people think it's normal to just like get out their cameras and chase her in public.
It's Elphaba! It's Elphaba! It's Elphaba!
And this isn't the first time we've seen this, you know, with YouTubers, TikTokers, whatever you want to call them. I remember a few years ago, Etika, he was a big streamer that we seen kind of plunge into madness, some would say, over the years. And then there was people sitting there with their popcorn going, ha, this is funny. And then, you know, he took his own life. And it's probably one of the saddest things that we've seen happen to a YouTuber. This was someone that quite clearly needed help and didn't get the help they needed. Like, I know for a fact that there's some people watching that live stream and they're going, oh my god, what if she does it? What if she does it? Guys, get in Elphaba's live stream. This is crazy. She's about to kill herself. People are so fucking dehumanized to this. I get it. I know Elphaba's like, I've watched her fucking fart a million times on TikTok live and say the most obscene and do the most obscene shit. I know it's hard to believe that this is a real person. And like I said, I didn't see the live stream before this. I don't know what led up to this moment, but the fact that she even has a knife right in front of her, that's just scary in itself. Like, when I seen this pop up, I immediately, you know, got scared, and I was like, oh my god, please tell me she actually didn't do it. And thank god she didn't, and I hope she's getting help. Unfortunately, I don't think she is. I don't know who can step into her life and help her. I don't know what support circle or bubble that she has around her. She needs removed off this app. She needs a normal job. She needs just something where she isn't some, you know, freak show at the circus to sit and watch and laugh about. You know, and I've been guilty of, you know, watching her TikToks and being like, haha, that was so funny and silly, I can't believe she farted. But it's now getting to this point where I'm just very worried for her well-being. And I know there's that TikTok saying, you should be worried for her well-being. She's just doing it for attention. But the point still stands. Someone mentally well doesn't act like this. This is not the behaviour of someone, you know, who's all up there okay. You know, maybe I'm just overthinking it, but I just don't have a good feeling about this. I just don't see this ending well. You know, I've been on social media a long time. You know, I grew up watching YouTube. I watched TikTok go from a Musical.ly app to then this. And for whatever reason, I just don't have a good feeling about this. And I just don't know how long she can keep on acting like this till something bad actually happens. And you know, all the comments here, none of them are, I don't want to say in support. I'm not expecting people to be like, I'm on Elphaba's side. I'm expecting people to be like, this person needs help. That's video of that night video was for attention. Should be kicked off here for that. It was definitely for attention. And the thing is, maybe it was for attention, but like I said, my point still stands. This person clearly needs help. So whether you like Elphaba, whether you hate Elphaba, I think there's no denying that this person quite clearly needs help and needs to be off this app. The fact that there was 10,000 people watching someone with a knife to their neck and it wasn't taken down and the account wasn't banned is incredible to me. And this is another example of TikTok banning a comment that says the word poo-poo, but you know, they'll keep this up. I mean, in their defense, I don't think this video is actually like anywhere on TikTok. I think TikTok are taking it down, but of course it's on Twitter because Elon Musk, free speech, woo! Social media is becoming one of those apps where you can't scroll like 5 seconds without seeing someone getting beheaded or something. We're so desensitized to this and it's just crazy. I think this will be the last time I ever talk about Elphaba on this channel. You know, we've sat there, we've had our giggles about her doing her silly little singing and her silly little fart noises, but now it's getting to the point where I just think that she needs serious help and she needs to be off this app. Sorry to be a bit of a Debbie Downer today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Love yous.